Hello, I am Archivist Aaron, and welcome to my study. And today, we're back to playing Skyrim, which hopefully will be more stable this time. Because as you might be able to tell, I got rid of pretty much all of the graphics mods, because I know one of them was causing the crashing. Because I wasn't crashing last time I played, and then I suddenly was after putting in a bunch of graphics mods, hoping that it would just work, which it did not, at all. It very much went awry, but either way, we got rid of most of those, or actually, I think all of them, so we still have quite a few gameplay changing mods, I believe, but it's kind of hard for me to tell because I basically always use those same gameplay changing mods, so I honestly wouldn't even consider it changed because it's just how normal Skyrim is to me now. But anyways, we're heading up to Bleak Falls Barrow again because the game crashed last time. And of course the cat wanted out, as always, so I had to go deal with that. But here is my new and improved combat plan. Because earlier I had healing in the left hand and flames in the right hand, and I would kind of switch between flames and thunderbolt, or lightning bolt. But now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the lightning bolt in the left hand and flames in the right, so that I can do burst damage right out the gate against any enemy that I come up against, and then I can just use whatever mana I have left to keep burning on the enemy to finish them off, because as long as I don't miss with the initial lightning, which is very, very, very possible, but as long as I don't, they should be severely injured, and the flames should take them out within a few ticks, probably. So, we'll see how that goes. I mean, okay, to be fair, Battle Mage is probably a very cool playstyle, but I think I have done way too much of the battle and not enough of the mage in my lifetime. So I am trying to go full mage just to see how that works. Well, that was easy. It was surprisingly, okay, lightning one-shots at this level. And let me just make sure it didn't revert to... It reverted to novice, that's why. I keep setting it to expert. Like, this is the third time today that I've set this. And then it's just, like, not doing it. So let's go back here. So let's see, since it's reverted to novice for those spells, let's see if it still does that. Ow. That's a lot of damage. I missed. I completely missed. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I think there's just a issue with me trying to confirm the thing, and it's just not letting me. Ah, rip. Okay, wearing a robe is not conducive to survival, apparently. I'm not used to that, as I usually can have... Oh, okay. Back to menu, apparently. That's really weird. Oh, it's because I got rid of a bunch of mods, so it didn't want to do that. Well, dang it. I need to remember, even if we're not crashing, I still need to autosave like every 10 seconds. Now let's see if it's reverted the difficulty again. Now I need to set it back to the regular difficulty for the 4th time today. Yep. Like, how do I confirm this? Because normally I just hit escape, because that's how you go back one. I don't hit tab, which is cancel. And you know, when I do this, it stays at expert. And I go out, it says it saves. Let's go back in, check. Novice. Why does it do this? So like put it to expert and then go save. Maybe that does it. I'm even like clicking off of it. Nope, still novice. Like what? That is not. Is that normal? Am I just stuck at novice for all eternity now? Is this my life? Okay, click off of it. Click back on. It's expert. It saves. Go back in. Still expert. Is there a return to game button? Because I don't want to press escape thinking it might like cancel whatever it is. Okay, press escape. Come back in. Novice. Now, is one of my mods doing... I don't see how that would be a mod's fault. Load the save? Maybe. I don't... Is the difficulty dependent on save file? Because, yeah, that's really weird. Because normally that's all you need to do. Okay, save file loaded. What is the difficulty? Still novice. Yeah, I don't think it's... It might not be save file dependent. I don't know. Let me look through the mod settings really quick. I don't know what mod would even be doing that. Because there shouldn't be a mod that just auto sets it to novice no matter what you do. Right? I could also look up the issue. Because, you know, the internet's a thing. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, someone else had the same issue. Hmm. But they did not find a solution to it. But there is precedent, apparently, that this does happen to other people. Yeah, someone was saying to mess with the INI, but that is really weird. I might just need to go on novice, but that just seems kind of BS. Because I don't really want to just fight things on novice. Hmm. Yeah, that is... It seems like it might be an update that happened at some point recently, and people are now having the issue. Because yeah, it seems like a widespread. Either it was a mod update that broke it, and just a lot of people have the mod, or oh, Sky UI. I could let's see Sky UI, but why would that be changing? I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of my mods rely on Sky UI for whatever reason. That's the only reason I have it. I kind of like the regular Skyrim UI, so yeah, true. But how? Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, and I can't find where the fix would be. Oh, maybe this is it. Difficulty persistence glitch. Or difficulty persistence fix. So I guess I'll get this, and we'll see if that works. Because that's kind of weird. And I don't know if it might just be that Skyrim itself, like the update to Skyrim, broke the Sky UI version, and not that either one. I don't know. I don't know which one would have broken the other first. But let's. I gotta quit out and then come back in with the mod initiated. So that's just gonna take a minute. Man, Skyrim is just is kind of buggy. Who knew? I need to log into the thing. Of course I do. So now I need to figure out what my all my credentials for this are, which is gonna be difficult. Let's see. Because I did it first try. Nice. My main issue with passwords is that I'm fine when I just have a few passwords going on. I can usually remember which passwords are to which accounts. But when it gets to a point where every single different website has different criteria they want you to make your password to be, and then on top of that, they make it so that you just can't really, like you can't keep your password. You need to consistently be changing the password. So it's like, oh, this site requires a special character, but then this other site requires like 2 words of special character and a number. And it's like, that just I don't really like those extensions though, because like what if I'm on a different computer? Then I wouldn't know what any of my passwords are. It would just be a bunch of gibberish passwords that I can't actually implement or like input by myself. And so like those things are decent enough, but at the same time it's like it really makes an issue if you're trying to log into something from anywhere else. And I don't like that. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could just remember the password to the password manager, but still, it's just, I wish that it was that they just let me keep my own password. Like, if I get hacked, that's my fault. That's my problem. You know, all the every single account that I have, they don't need to be acting like they're responsible for my account getting hacked. That's I don't like it. The only time that I willingly change my password is if it says that at some point my password had gotten leaked somewhere, and then I'm just like, yeah, I'll change my password then. But if it's just like I have had no security issues, no problems that have cropped up, then it's like, why would I ever change my password? If it's been working this long, why would I change it? So yeah, it's BS. So I have like, I don't know, 5, maybe 6 different passwords by this point, and they all are just mismatched with all my different accounts. And whenever I'm trying to log into something, I have to sit there and be like, okay, when did I make this account? And then in that era, what was my password at that time? And then I need to think, oh, well, okay, what did I, like, when did I last change this password then? Did I change the password to something else since then? Okay, let's check if this fixed it. It did. Oh boy. Okay, well, we fixed our issue temporarily, at least. Did I have this set to favorite? I didn't. I did not. Let's favorite all those. Really? Hmm. I mean, that... I definitely would change my password anytime it says that it's been leaked, personally. Just because that seems, you know, concerning. But I also probably would... I would not suggest tattooing your password on yourself. That's like in all those games where you're just like, oh, what's the password to this computer I need to get into? And the first frickin' sticky note you look at that's just taped onto the computer screen has the password. It's just like that. Like, what the heck? Why would you just write out your password and sticky note it to your computer? Like, who does that? Huh. It was this passwords you could read in a mirror. That is... I mean, I suppose if no one knows that it's your password, then it's just as secure as not having it. You know, nobody would be like, oh, let me try to hack into his computer by taking the reverse of his random gibberish tattoo and inputting that into the system. Like, nobody's gonna think of that. But at the same time, it's like... That just seems so weird, and then if you have to change your password, like a lot of places make you do on like I wouldn't say monthly basis, but on at least a yearly basis, everything's just like, nope, we're not letting you log in until you change your password. Even recently, I was trying to get a game for a specific like from a specific company, and so I got the game through Steam, but then it had to go through their launcher, and it was like, wouldn't let me verify the product. So I was sitting there like, do I have to call the, you know, customer support? What do I have to do? What's the plan here? And then it turns out, all I had to do, let's also save here because they might one-shot me with arrows again, because these guys are apparently incredibly scary. So yeah, I was wondering what I had to do. I was like, what's the plan here? How do I fix this? And it turned out... Okay, that guy fell off the cliff. That's fine. Nobody else sees me, okay. What I needed to do was... All it wanted was for me to change my password. That was it. It didn't tell me. But it was sitting there. It was like, nope, not gonna let you authenticate the game. Nope. And then I tried logging out of the account and back in. And then it like had that thing where it's like, oh, you need to change your password. And when I logged in with a new password, it let me authenticate the game. So that was the issue. It was just literally like blackmailing me into changing my password. And I find it just so manipulative and stupid. It's like, come on, I just want to keep my password, my guy. Why do you have to be like that? Oh no, the fire doesn't reach that far. Bandit Dropper is right. He's gonna drop me if I get hit by his... I keep missing. Because he keeps hiding behind things. Ugh. Let me just... can look around the edge. I also think I got something that buffed their AI. I don't remember them hiding behind things and like crouching behind cover. Let me get my mana back. I'm gonna kill you. So archers are scary, noted. We'll take all their stuff. Oh, that, I mean, on one hand, you would think that the guy would recognize the initials and birthdays of his own kids. Like, you would think that that would just be something that you could look at and be like, oh yeah, I recognize those numbers and letters and how they correlate. Oh, and they added new AI in Special Edition, huh? Well, that's good, because I don't remember people doing that. Although, honestly, recently I've only been playing on the I've only been playing on legendary difficulty, so I didn't really even get to see the new AI since then, because I would just sneak attack everybody and then hide. So I've never been in like open combat for quite some time. Well, that is true. Yeah, if you didn't recognize that, then who would even think, oh, that must be his password? I mean, it's smart even to do the password backwards, because people could look at the gibberish and be like, that might be a password, and try to input it. But if it's backwards, nobody's going to make that, or even if they make that correlation, they're not going to just by chance put it in backwards. At least I don't think they would.
What if Arbel doesn't come back? I want my share from that claw.
Just shut it. Keep an eye out.
How did they see me like that?
Fall back!
Ugh. Okay, I did get you. Good. I was worried because I didn't see what happened to her around the corner. But yeah, Flames is kind of amazing. Alright. It's so weird that sometimes novice chests can just be straight up and down. So you don't even need to like move the pick at all. It just happens. So let's take the arrows, take the armor, because the studded armor is generally pretty good money-wise, I think. Oh yeah, the urns are probably mostly going to be empty. Unfortunate. Because as I said last time, I usually, when I start the game, try to find all of those, what are they, like, Jewels of Baron Zaya or something? And I just do that first thing so that every dungeon I go into, all of these urns are just stocked full with amethysts and everything. Oh yeah, Frost is pretty good against melee. But the sheer damage of the fires, you know, you can't really pass it up. Guy, don't do it. It's a trap. I will save you.
You're mine.
And then I'll kill you. Actually, I didn't even know you could interrupt that. I kind of thought that he was just gonna go and get himself killed even if I went in his way. Alright, time to do the hardest puzzle in Skyrim history. Which honestly, I don't know how I don't have this puzzle memorized at this point. You know, this is the ancient equivalent of tattooing your password on your arm. That, or no, this is the ancient equivalent of having the sticky note on the monitor. They literally just put the password right above the puzzle. Like, what the heck is that about? Yeah, the puzzles are, they leave a lot to be desired, honestly. But it's always disappointed me so badly. I'll probably talk about it again at the end of this dungeon, but you know, when you get to the end of this dungeon, there's the claw hallway, where you get up to the final door and it has the rings and there's all the murals on the walls. Well, I always thought that the murals on the walls was like the hints to the order in which you need to have the rings set up. And it would actually be something like you need to study the mural, be like, oh, there's a moth in this one, so it must be the moth one is the outer ring because it's like the furthest away mural, and then there's a dragon in this one. Like, I thought it was gonna be something like that, but all it is look at claw and then input pattern. Like, that's not, you know, if you don't know you could look at items, then it just completely tricks you. And if you do know that you can look at items, it's like, it's just kind of unfair, because it's so easy at that point. So let's see. Destruction spells cost 35% less magicka and are more powerful per level of destruction. I like that. So we're going with that. Yeah, I have a mod that changes all of the trees, I think. So they should all be quite different, which will mix things up a bit. Yeah, and it honestly makes me a lot more appreciative of my absolute favorite game, Ashland's Call, because every dungeon in that game was an actual, like, maze with real puzzles that weren't just look at claw in inventory, you know? Was that everything here? I think it was. I always forget that there isn't more in that room.
Is that you, Hotbeard? Bjorn, Celine.
Do I look like a Bjorn? I don't think I do. Wow, that cuts through the webs quickly. Run. Yeah, you get my mana back. Oh, which actually, that didn't take as much mana as I thought. Let me try this. I can just go in and absolutely blast him. Ugh. Yeah, the one issue with magic is once you run out of mana, it's like, what do you do? I mean, I guess you could drink mana potions, but I don't have mana potions yet. So really all I can do is retreat and hope that my mana regens before the enemy chases me.
You, over here.
I wonder how I can cut him down before,
You did it. You killed
like,
him.
without
Now cut
killing
me
him
down
with
before
spells.
anything else shows up.
Where's the golden
Yes,
claw?
I know how it works. The
That's
claw
not what I
mounting
asked.
with the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
It's always so annoying when I'm just like, where's the claw? And he's like, I know how the claw works. It's like, that's not what I asked, my guy. I asked where it was.
It's coming loose. I can feel it.
There we go. Whoops. That was a complete accident. Oh no. What a tragedy. Oh well. I deal ridiculously more damage than I should. I mean, am I still on? I think I'm still on a good difficulty. Yeah. But certainly, magic is a bit overpowered at times, and this is when it's weakest. You know, because later on I'm gonna get even more things that reduce the cost of the spells, and I can just spam them even more. You know, like once I have 0. Because I've gotten really good at times with the alternate spell shooting. Let me... It's kind of like that. Just imagine you have infinite mana and just can keep switching back and forth between shooting one hand and the other, and you can just get a steady stream of bolts out infinitely, as long as you keep the timing up. So that's always good. It's a fun little trick. So do I want to fight the Draugr? Do I want to sneak past them? Although I guess you can't really sneak past them. Don't they wake up no matter what sometimes? Let's just fight them. They can't be that hard, right? He's invincible. Oh, and they actually have a lot of health. Man. I suppose the Draugr are always a bit stronger than the bandits, aren't they? Let's just wait for the mana regen. Did I miss with one of those? That's not good. There we go. I don't know how I would have missed with one of those. They kind of were both aimed at the same point. I guess maybe the left hand and right hand spells kind of shoot in slightly different directions, and I just hit with one and missed with the other somehow. Bro, I didn't even touch you. Did he trigger the trap? What happened? I just come in here, he's already dead. Alright then. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. You know, same with like traps in these games, in Skyrim. I mean, the puzzles are one thing, but to have a big swirly button on the ground that activates the trap, in some places it's super obvious, and in other places it's almost impossible to see. Like the little magic runes that they put on the ground, those things can be absolutely invisible sometimes. Hey dude, wake up. I don't want to have to shoot a spell at you. Oh, you're a restless drogger anyway. Okay, hey dude, you want to step over here past this inconspicuous button? Oh no, run. He's invincible. He has evaded the trap. That was my ace in the hole right there. That was the one way that I thought I was gonna be able to beat the guy. I mean, that's true. I guess if they made the puzzles and traps too difficult, it wouldn't be all that fun in some ways, because, you know, it might just be too difficult for some people to play it. Ooh, lesser ward. I don't start with that, do I? Yes, that'll actually come in handy. Thank you, Draugr man. Ugh. I'm now really paranoid of any time it like freezes while loading something, because like that's normal. You know, games sometimes just stop to load stuff. But last stream, every time that it froze for even a second, it was like a death sentence. Alright, let's... Can I get a... I don't even have weapons. Okay. Well, there's a weapon. Now I just need to hope that none of these guys are restless. Okay, you're not, but I don't have any mana for you. Hey dude, you wanna... Hey dude, step on that button. No, not okay, yeah. Dang it. Yeah, until I get better mana, magic only is gonna be quite troublesome. Because, yeah, I've now missed multiple times if I try to shoot two at once. I miss with the second one every so often. And that's just not, this is not efficient. Then I lose all my mana, and I need to wait. Although with the robe, it honestly doesn't take all that long. Alright. Okay. Nice. It's the issue with lightning? Indeed. It's much better at further away targets. That sword stayed balanced on its tip for way longer than it should have. That was a pretty cool trick, my guy. Yeah, and it just seems like it bugs out sometimes if I try to shoot two at the same time, so I might stick to single casting. Because there, it most certainly didn't miss with the second one. It just didn't hit, per se. It's also hard to tell if they're restless or not. And if they're restless, they're like 10 times more dangerous. Yeah, I really should probably just have Flame and Lightning Bolt. Because that would be the best option. Especially because using an entire Lightning Bolt for that last 14 health those regular Draugr have is just kind of wasteful. Oh, hey, it auto-saved. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I love the lightning bolt spell in and of itself, is because it's so long range. Dude, you're at 0 health. There you go. he was dead, he just didn't know it yet. Which I guess you could say that about all Draugr. Oh yeah, I did see these down here. Are these the hotkeys you are speaking of? I have no idea what this means. How do I do this? I have never used the hotkeys before in my life. I always just press Q and then select what I need and come back. But that would probably be useful, just being able to hit a button. Do I have a pickaxe? No. Unfortunate. Maybe I'll find a pickaxe in here somewhere. I'll take your entire stock. Let's see. Can we just take out this guy? Man, they turned around real quick. Nothing. The Draugr just do not drop good loot sometimes. Or at least the baseline Draugr. The guy who dropped Lesser Ward, I definitely appreciate that one. But once again, every time it like freezes to load something, I get super scared that it's just not gonna unfreeze. You have a spell selected, press any 1 through 8. Spell selected. So if I do like, oh, I see. So like if I do that, then okay. So it does left hand first, right hand second. So if I want both of them to be, you know, like I want both healing right now, I just press 3 and then I can heal. But then if I do 1, 1, 2, then I get back to my regular. That is smart. That is very good. Also, specifically to toot my own horn, I am quite good at the Skyrim lockpicking. Of course, I suppose who isn't, really? Oh, I always get lost here. That was the way I came from. Okay, this is the way I go, I assume. But yeah, I have done, like, master level locks with 0 points put into lockpicking things. I've never understood putting points into lockpicking where it's like, oh, master locks are 50% easier. You need to spend, like, a bunch of different skill credits on it. It's like, it just doesn't seem very worth it to me. Because I can do it without it, so why would I ever do it with it? Get at it. Oh, you can hotkey potions too. Oh, that would be super useful. Just in the middle of combat, just spam 1 and you get your health back. That would be so good. How have I never known about this before? Okay. Apprentice, not bad. Not bad at all. Nothing else in here, so we go into Bleak Falls Sanctum. Do I have a level? No, I was just very close to leveling. Oh boy, more swinging axes. My favorite trap in the game. Alright, we got our close range, we got our long range. Both are working quite nicely, if I do say so myself. It's weird that the fire doesn't finish them off there. I think it might just be that the last hit needs to be direct damage and not damage over time. Yeah, that is another thing. Why are all the candles lit? Like, have the Draugr been, you know, replacing the candles and lighting them? Especially because you know how expensive candles are back in these days? Like, super expensive. And these aren't the cheap type of candles either. These are wax candles. These are, like, fancy. So how the heck does that work? Yeah, how do these Draugr afford all of that? You know, they must send someone into town, like, once a week to buy hundreds of candles to just light up their entire barrow. I don't know. You know, it'd be more accurate to have, I think they were just, like, thrush candles or thrush lights, where it's basically just a bunch of reeds that were woven together and lightly coated in a waxy substance so that they don't burn as quickly. And then you just burn that and you get like an hour of bright lighting. But these are the fancy candles, as I said. They're expensive. Alright. Because yeah, these murals, I always was like, oh, what does it mean? What is, you know, this one's kind of like, you know, fiery or something. That must be the dragon one. But no. You just go into wherever it is. It's here. It's Bear Moth Owl. Isn't it just 2 rounds around this? I think it is. That's how, like, the Riverwood Trader, that's how they stay in business. They just sell infinite candles to the Draugr. I mean, that makes sense. That must have been where they got the claw from in the first place. The Draugr had to sell the claw in order to pay for all their candles. Alright, I think the reason why it keeps stuttering and, like, pausing every so often and I keep thinking it's crashing, I think it's just saving. I'm not used to, I think there's a mod that's actually making it save semi-often, which I'm not used to because I'm kind of used to the game being really horrible at saving. Alright. My eyes burn. He's invincible. We went straight through him. Fusroda indeed. You can't reach me there. Well, I'm not Morg, so I'm gonna try to stay in places you could possibly reach me at, you know? They're big on essential oils and scented candles. That must be it. I mean, having scented candles is the only real reason to buy the fancy candles all the time. Although, can Draugr smell things? Is it Draugr or Draugr? I kind of just jump back and forth between saying it either way. But I don't think they could smell things. Because they're kind of, you know, rotted. And generally the sense of smell is one of the first things that, you know, rots away. Because, you know, the nose, it's all soft tissue and cartilage and everything. It completely rots away after a while. So I don't think that they'd be able to smell their scented candles. That's how you can never sneak past them. They just sniff you out. Hey, Skull, get out of here. I want all the flowers. Thank you. Because every time I try to pick up those flowers for alchemy, it just picks up the skull as well. I'm like, no. So this time I've learned. Oh, and I can level up. I usually try to save level ups for combat, you know, to get my stats back, but these first few level ups are kind of necessary just to get up to combat efficiency. Alright, 50% less magicka, and 0.5% more powerful per level of destruction. That's some good stuff right there. I'll take that. And then, of course, I'm going to be going for lightning. Because, of course, I am. Because, you know, you get this one, which makes it more powerful based on their missing magicka. And then that would leave the target above 75% health. So that's kind of good against enemies with a ton of health. They're not fire resistant. Ooh. That's good. Because then that does basically like the flame spell fire damage, but on shock spells. 15% chance of lifting the enemy up into the air, preventing movement. Dual casting 6 shock spells. The big AoE every so often. Incapacitate living targets below 25% health. Incapacitate, is that like it literally knocks them out permanently, or is that just knocks them over onto the ground for a bit? They drain more magicka, that's good. This is kind of the same thing as the earlier one, just an AoE, but slightly different. And then more levitation. So that's... I like the stuff that's going on in the lightning part of the destruction tree. Which is good, because I'll be using that probably quite a lot. So let's see. We're on the back here. Might as well just teleport back, because I ain't running all that way. I mean, yeah, it is pretty overpowered. But I'm pretty sure it kind of makes all the trees that overpowered. Because, like, it didn't only... I don't think it only changes the magic trees. I think it changes all trees, right? I don't know why I'm looking at alchemy. I never level up alchemy that much, so I don't know what the tree's supposed to look like. But pickpocketing. This is one I know well. That's different. I think. Isn't carry weight increase supposed to be further along? So yeah, that's definitely different. Trained rabbit. Will lead you to the nearest loose valuable item. 25% increased chance. Harm enemies by putting poison in their pockets. Always good. Yeah, so this is definitely a bit different. So, wait, after you pickpocket someone, sneaking is 200% more effective. Interesting. Petty crimes are slowly forgotten. That's good. Interesting. Yeah, all of this is very, very different. Oh yeah, and of course, pickpocket weapons. The you saw nothing power. That's a power I want. Interesting. Oh. You can just spend pure money into perk points. I want that. I want that so badly. This is all very interesting. Although, I do notice that we are missing possibly one important perk here. Oh. Oh no, it's a part of this. Because you're going to pickpocket equipped weapons whenever, but if they're asleep, then you can pickpocket any item. Okay. And that actually makes a lot more sense than the perfect touch perk anyways. So let's see. We were going to turn in the gold claw again. That is true. That is very true. I am a mage, so pickpocketing is not going to be like my main thing, for sure.
Show, you found it.
I did find it.
There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than
I never understand why he says that.
Funny thing, huh?
Like, is it actually smaller? Did I do something to make it smaller? I don't know. Where am I going?
Great
Okay.
thing for me and my
This
sister.
guy just pushes me out of the way. Dang it, Sven. This is why no one likes you. Also, I think because everyone just wants Feindal as a companion, but... You know. Whatever. Let's see. Then we need to go to Whiterun and give the Dragonstone. Do I recognize that person? Or are they just a... No, I think they're just a, like, mercenary kind of person. Hey, are you trying to kill me? No. Oh, I do recognize you. You're that person. Why the heck are you just wandering around? Must be one of my mods that just making them wander Skyrim. Because I was like, I recognize that armor and that hair. Oh, that actually makes sense. So he's basically... Oh. So he's trying to pull a fast one on us, is what you're saying. Is he sent the bandits out to go rob the tomb and steal the dragon claw. And it wasn't actually that the bandits were going in to use the dragon claw. It was that they were coming out to get the dragon claw out, and then they end up getting stuck. Or actually, I guess they might have been going in to try to take the claw for themselves and get the treasure. Interesting. Yeah, I never actually read into, like, the deep lore of who that guy, like, why the bandits were in there and all that. I just kind of took it at face value and was like, sure, I'll go get the claw back. But then every time he said that, I was like, how does a golden claw shrink? How does that make sense? But that, it's just smaller than he expected. He thought it would be like a huge gold, like life-sized golden dragon claw. Interesting. But, you know, I'm probably gonna steal that claw back from him at some point, because I don't know why I always like to collect the dragon claws, even though they do nothing for you later in the game. I'm just like, they look cool, you know. There's like a lot of them throughout the world. I don't even know. I think there's at least 4 or something. Because I know there's like a jade one, there's the golden one, there's other ones. I don't remember what the other ones were, but there's quite a few. Yeah, the moral grayness of it. I mean, in the end, they were bandits, so I don't feel bad about killing them, even if they were hired by the same guy. Plus, if the bandits were, you know, hired to go get the claw, and they were trying to double-cross the guy who hired them, they kind of deserve to die anyways, you know? They're being jerks. You know, if you're getting paid to go raid a tomb and get a claw, you just do that, you know? Finish the job. Although, I've always wondered why they leave people out back. Like, out at the front of the tomb. Like, they need to secure it or something. You're going into a tomb that's filled with spiders, draugr, all sorts of crazy things, and you just leave half, if not more, of your men just sitting out front. Like, this guy. I mean, he's enthusiastic, you gotta give him that. That is true. I do need to get my alchemy up so I can make some really good potions. And, you know, back when I was playing last, I actually I owned that farmstead that's... Let's see. It's the one that's over in the field. Is it over here? Or over here? No, it's over here. I think it's like right there or something. And I would own the farmstead out there and grow all sorts of things. Like, I think I had wheat and imp stool, I think, and something else. Oh, and nightshade, I think. Because the wheat I could put together with mountain flowers to make the healing potions, and then the imp stool and nightshade, I believe, went together to make a paralysis poison. which
So
was
I'm now
very
able to
useful.
devote most of my time to this research.
Time is
Ah,
running.
Okay,
the
you guys been
Dragonstone of
talking too
Bleak
long.
Falls Barrow.
Theoretical
Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes. That is where
What's
your
next?
job ends and
Give
mine
me
begins.
loot.
The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location.
Man,
by
she
means
looks
she has
familiar
so
from
far
maybe a
declined to share
tavern
with
that I
you.
was
So
at
your
not too long
information
ago.
was correct after all. And we have our friend
Crazy
here to
about
thank
that.
for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work.
Also, I love how you can just
Send
see
me a
her name
copy
right
of
there.
Deciphered.
It's like, yes, my undisclosed associate. And you just hover over them, it's just their name right there.
A dragon. How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know.
Hey,
if we can
Nazim's
stop it.
actually here. Wow.
Let's go.
That's the first time I've ever seen him in the Cloud District. I think he's only here because a mod made it so he comes
your
here.
rep tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Oh, I think... Oh no, did it break? It probably broke.
Not now.
Yeah, it totally broke. That is unfortunate. Because I have a mod, it's never done this before, but it basically, there's a mod that makes it so, you know, the Whiterun guards, and I think any Imperial guards as well, can only be male. And the mod just makes it so it's a 50-50, just like the Stormcloak guards are, you know, 50% male, 50% female. And so it's a simple mod that just has a 50-50, and it's never done this before, but apparently it turned the guard that's supposed to talk to Balgruuf into a female guard, which is now somehow breaking the entire game's system. So I think it should re-randomize it if I reload back to Dragon's Reach and just see if that works.
What is it?
Because, yeah, who knows? Is it this person? Are you the one that breaks the game? No. The one that broke the game looked dead inside.
You see? The terminology is clearly...
Hey dude, I have your stone.
Dragonstone. That is... So your information was correct after all. And we have our...
So let's see if that
friend
breaks
here to thank
again,
for
because if it
recovering.
does, I might need to remove the
You went
mod,
into Bleak Falls
at least
Barrow
for
and
this
got that?
quest. Because
Nice work. Just
that
send me a
that could
copy.
really cause issues.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon.
Me?
How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Okay, I think it is this one that is supposed to come with us. Yeah. So let's see if it breaks again. Oh, that's actually a good idea. If I wait an hour, it might jump forward. Really? Gerda is just on the stairs. It's blocking the NPCs. Okay.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yup. There it goes again. So let's try that suggestion. Just wait an hour. Just stand here in awkward silence for hours on end. Yup. Okay, I think I need to get... Because that is an unintended mod conflict that I did not see that would be an issue. So I'm gonna need to... Basically, let me reload back to the autosave. Not that autosave. Not that autosave. This autosave. So we'll reload back to here. Or should I reload it back to back even further? I don't think it would matter. So let's just have it here. We'll save it like that. And then yeah, then I'm gonna go disable that mod, come back in, see if we can get past the quest with that. Because, yeah, I have done this quest many a times with this mod, and it's never done the RNG of having that specific guard turn female. So that's really weird. But let's get that figured out. Oh boy. You know, it's weird that, you know, you just really, you can't really like anyone in Skyrim, because like the Stormcloaks, you're like, hey, they have gender equality, isn't that great? And then you turn around and they're sitting there berating a you know, an elf because they're just like, oh, you pollute our city with your stink. And it's just like, oh, I can't agree with these people. And then it's just, everybody in Skyrim has issues. That's just how it goes. And I'm assuming that the Stormcloaks really only have female guards because they have like a person shortage, probably. You know, they just invite everybody into their military and thus guard service. Once again, I kind of disagree with both the Empire and the Nords, because I feel like, you know, and it was a much more like interesting issue back when I didn't know the exact, you know, reasonings and everything behind the whole situation. Oh, that's normal. Just the male guards are walking with the female animations still. That's probably fine.
So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for.
But yeah, before I actually learned the full situation, I was on the side of the Stormcloaks, because I was like, oh, the Empire's invading the Stormcloaks' land, and that's bad. But then I learned that it was like, oh, well, the Empire is trying to fight with the, you know, the elves. They're trying to fight, I forget what they're called. What's their faction?
I don't know if we can stop it.
How can I not remember this? I played Skyrim for so long. I should know the name of the elf faction. But anyways, the elf guys. And it's like, the Empire's just trying to fight the elf guys, and they need Skyrim's strength in order to stand up against them.
Oh, that's right.
The Thalmor. Yeah, Thalmor. That is true. That's what they're called. So, it's like, the Empire just needs Skyrim's help, and Skyrim should join with the Empire, at least temporarily, to fight against a common foe.
Good work, son.
But both sides are just being too stubborn, which I guess is why you need to have like the peace talks and everything for the Civil War questline. But it's like, it's just ridiculous. It's like, you guys you need to fight against the elves, because they are kind of messing everything up. You know, they're going through getting rid of the right to have religion and everything. And it's like, you can't do that. You kind of need to let people be who they need to be. You can't be controlling what everyone believes in the world.
I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon.
Yeah, I can fight a dragon.
Survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I
that is
forgotten
true.
The service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem,
Oh
I
boy.
have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along.
I like how
Very
Irileth was
much
just
like to
standing
see
there
this dragon.
awkwardly between us the entire
Can't
conversation.
afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Yeah. His name Thalmor. Thalmor. I keep saying it like Falmer, but I don't think that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Because they're different things, even if they're similar words. So yeah, definitely I've jumped back and forth as to who I agree with in the Civil War issue multiple times as I learn more and more about the lore of the situation. Like it's like, I hope you get there in time, and usually you just run out their way ahead of Earlith and then fast travel time until they get there. And you know, I have to say, I blame the Thalmor, whatever their face is. I blame them for this guy as well. Because he wouldn't need to be sitting here shouting all day if they weren't, you know, threatening right to religion. So, really, that is what I'm most upset at them for, is to creating that guy. But you know, we'll get revenge on that guy eventually. I just need some money first.
Here's the situation. A dragon is attacking the Western Watchtower.
A dragon? Now we're in for it.
You heard right. I said
Well, there was just a
dragon.
delay
I don't
there.
much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Houseguard, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before.
Well, you
or
see,
expected to face one in battle.
you get
But
lightning,
we are honor-bound to
and then
fight,
you shoot it.
even if we
That's how you
fail.
fight a dragon.
The dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Houseguard.
But it's more than
We're
our
so
honor
dead.
at
That's
stake
true.
here.
That's
Think
pretty
of it.
true.
The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours. If
I
you're
know,
with me,
right? I know that they have, like, regulations and stuff on games, and it's kind of frowned upon to be able to kill children in games. But at the same time, it's like, is it really a sandbox game if you can't actually kill any NPC you want that isn't required for a quest? And even then, I usually get a mod that makes it so you can kill essential NPCs. But, you know, it's like, come on, man. If you want to kill an NPC in a game, you should be able to. It's just common sense. Now we're gonna go straight there and then pass the time. I'm gonna like play some cards maybe. I don't know, what kind of card game can you play alone? It makes I just murdered their mother 5 seconds ago and you draw the line here. That's true. That's very true. Alright, so is it that rock or this? I think it's, yeah, it's this rock. So we're gonna come here. We're gonna wait. Dragon will just be circling
No
for an
signs of
hour.
any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here.
A while
I
ago,
know
yeah.
it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what.
We're going all lightning for this guy because it's hard to get close enough to use fire without getting one shot by the dragon. So we're just gonna hide by the tower and shoot lightning down on it. That's the plan.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere.
This dude wants us to die. Like we're going towards the tower and he's like, "Get back! I wanna be in the tower. Thank you very much."
Let's save us. Here he comes again.
Oh, I hear a thing.
Over here.
Now, do lightning bolts have infinite range or just very long range? Ugh. Someone's stealing my lightning. Or is stealing my thunder would be much more appropriate. That doesn't seem to have hit him. So I guess we gotta wait until he lands and then get within range. Or try to just zap him out of the sky, that's also possible. Ugh, run. Yeah, I don't think I can handle the flame breath for very long. I'm not exactly the most tanky individual. Okay, that is too close for comfort, my guy. Okay. Dude was just standing in the opening. We gotta just get our mana back, that's fine. And I missed. Time to recover mana until he lands again. Never mind, he's landing already. Yeah, that's way out of range. Ugh. Okay, I didn't die immediately. That's a good sign. Okay, he's coming this way. Okay, Irileth is down. That is a bad sign. Of course, she can't die even to a dragon, because she's just immortal, as a lot of NPCs are. Ugh. Alright, well, we're almost there. He's almost dead. It's the lightning, my guy. It's good. She also has lightning. Oh gosh. Hide. Just need one more double lightning into his face and he should go down. F5. Alright, Dragon Man. Oh my gosh. That was like half a second away from him fire breathing my face off. Playing as a mage is stressful. Like, you do 1,000,000 damage a second, but you're so squishy to everything. I'll just take all this. Hey, I'm not even overburdened. That is surprising. Do I have something that changes the weight of dragon bones, or do you just not drop many? No, those are the same. Yeah. You guys have a lot of carrying capacity, I guess. Well, that was normal. Oh, you know what I could have done? Shouts are magic. I probably could have used the ability that turns half of all magic damage taken into mana. Actually, if I use that against a dragon and it can actually turn their shouts into mana, that would be so good. I could just spam lightning at them as they're breathing fire at me, and I would just get infinite mana from their breath. That'd be amazing. But I don't know if it actually counts as a spell. Probably does. I think you might be right.
One way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends.
I don't know. I'm not one for shouting, you know. I'm a bit of a quiet individual. But let's see here. I suppose we can try to line them all up. They didn't seem to appreciate that. Slap them. I don't want to slap people. I think that would kind of make them kill me or put me in jail. They're just like, you may have just killed a dragon, but you slapped me, so you go into the jail immediately.
You're being awfully quiet. Come on here, tell us. Do you believe in this dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something
I mean, they might have just very much known the stories of the Dragonborn and been like, I recognize this from bedtime stories. But still, that's kind of a weird connection to make.
You ain't a know.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That's a good point.
Shouting. What you just did. Must
What I just did was like 5 minutes ago. You guys have just been monologuing the whole time. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to Whiterun. Might as well just you know, teleport back. I sure hope no random old people yell in my ear. The dragon just died of old age. Yeah, it could be. It could be that during combat it just exerted itself too hard and had a heart attack.
We're causing no trouble.
Now, the biggest question is... Well, there's the old guys. The biggest question is if the dragon were to die of a secondary thing, like a heart attack, while you were fighting it and you didn't get the killing blow, would the dragon soul still go to you? Because you technically weren't the one to kill it. Although I suppose you don't have to be the one to kill it, do you? Because, you know, you can just wait for, like, the guards or for bandits or something to kill a dragon for you, and then just go and grab its soul later. So yeah, I guess you just need a dragon corpse. I wonder how the Greybeards knew. Like, I don't know, was Parthenax just, like, peeping on us the entire fight and went back and told the old guys to scream something? I don't know.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
Has he now?
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, but, you know... I always see this one. I'm tempted to hit it, but I'm just not that kind of person. I'm not the kind of person to go around being like, I deserve money.
More to it than that.
I absorbed some kind of power from it.
The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Where are they now? The old guys?
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
Seclusion is right.
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout.
So if the Dragonborn absorbed all their dragon souls, how are there still dragons being resurrected? Like, where are all the dragon souls coming from?
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened.
Unless maybe when the
centuries,
Dragonborn
at least.
dies, the dragon
Not
souls are
since
released
Tabitha himself
somehow.
was summoned when he was still Talos
Maybe
of Mordor.
Alduin can pull the dragon souls out of you after you're dead. I don't know.
Nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
Not nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenichi.
I meant no disrespect, of course.
Of course.
It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor.
Just imagine if on the other side of Skyrim there was some other random person who made like a guard somewhere who just happened to kill a dragon right before the whole Dovahkiin shout came out. He was like, "Who, me?" You show up to High Hrothgar and the other guy's just sitting there knocking on the door like, "Let me in, you summoned me."
No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me in my city, Dragonborn.
That I
By
have.
my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal
boy.
housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also
I'm gonna sell the
notify
weapon
my guards
immediately.
of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes,
That is true. So now that that quest is done, I think now dragons can just appear in the world, which is quite good. That's exactly what we wanted.
Are you feeling
Hey,
sick?
do you have any more spells for me?
I had you figured for a mage. I think
I
you'll
could use some
appreciate
spells.
this.
Let's see, not those. Let's... What do you have here? You have Firebolt. I probably want at least, you know, Firebolt, Frostbolt, that kind of... Or Ice Spike, I suppose it is. I have the money for him, so I'll grab him. Do I need runes? I don't think I really do. I never use them. Oh, absorb health from them. Heck yeah, I'll take that. Need to be a vampire. And do you start with Frostbite? I don't think you do. I don't think I've gotten it anywhere. So I'll buy a Frostbite thing too. Because why not? Yeah, there's some like modded spells that I have no idea how good they are, like elemental stuff. That's pretty interesting. But we'll just stick with the stuff I know for now. Nice.
You should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Which actually, speaking of the Mages College in Winterhold, how much mana do I have now? I have 120. And Conjure 125. Oh my gosh. Just barely too far. Oh yeah, armor spell. True. Does this guy have an armor spell?
Come to Dragon's Reach to these spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess.
Let's see. What even is the armor spell? I know there's like bark skin or something. Oak flesh. That's one of them. Okay, so I guess I'll get that. I mean, it'll also increase my alteration, which is good. I'll take Muffle, but that's more to level up my illusion magic than anything. So then we will... We'll favorite Oak Flesh, because that's probably something we'll use a lot.
Is the best weapon you have.
So then this is here. We might as well set this to, I guess, 4. So we can just kind of have our stuff out, go 4, apply it. And then, well, no, we need that. I need to get used to all the buttons and everything. Felicitations, Malefactor.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
What do you do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you.
I wonder who Lydia was like before she just became your housecarl. Like, how does that work? Who was she? Okay, well, bye. Yeah, the only defense is alteration or illusion. Yeah. I mean, until I get really good enchanting, and then I can just enchant my armor to be super good for magic, and then it won't matter what I'm wielding. But until then, it'll be pretty difficult. So we could actually spam this, I think, to get, you know, that's alteration, right? Get some alteration XP, probably. Unless I only get XP if people hit me with that spell on, which might be true. So let's actually grab Muffle, so I can just spam this when we're running around. Oh, we don't even have enough for it. That's sad. Takes 123 exactly. Just 3 points more than I have. That is upsetting.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun.
I do not care.
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. She's likely not using her. We are not welcome here in Whiterun.
Yeah,
So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Hit by. Yeah, it's just you always interrupt my traveling just to talk to me about some random woman you're looking for. It's like, why should I care about this? Why is this something that you are berating me with? I don't think I've even ever done that quest. Okay, so spamming the bark should work. Because it doesn't seem to... It hasn't leveled me up yet. It might just take quite a few casts to do it. Who knows? So let's see. Where do we want to go now? Because I was doing the main storyline in order to get dragons to start spawning. But now we're free. Now we can do anything we want. And that is kind of scary. Because, like, what do you do once you've been set free? Oh, I could go start the Shrine of Azura quest. I mean, I already kind of started it. I need to go back to Winterhold. Let's do that. I want to get that star so that I can start upping my enchantment skill. So I think the guy we need is in here.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible...
I thought that guy was dead for a second.
Inside out, and
Just
then
laying on the
exploded.
ground.
What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This.
Huh.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelagar. Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the coal down.
Hey, Nelacar, man. You're the guy I need to talk
with any
to.
college applicants these... Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions.
Yeah, Azura sent me.
You're working with the Daedra? Right. Now tell me the one about the Argonian maid.
Oh, I love that one. That's the best book in the game.
Let's just keep
It's
such a chore to restock.
I suppose that's a
I mean, since the persuasion didn't work, I don't really want to pay him money, but I also don't want to get in a fist fight. And that's
A
not
few
much
points
money,
for my
so...
soul. If only you understood the irony.
Does that even
What
work?
do you know about soul gems?
Oh, it does. Nice. They're for
They
enchanting.
are, except the gem is always consumed. They're frail, except for one. Azura's Star, a Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning.
If only we could finish that research and, like, make all soul gems infinite. That would be real nice.
Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal.
I don't
It
think that's
drove
a
him mad.
immortality you
Students
want.
started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Ilinalta's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azora. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane.
Daedra aren't necessarily evil. They're just misunderstood. Alright, well, we now have our heading. Going over to Ilinalta's Deep, which I think is near Riverwood. It's like between Riverwood and what's its place? This area down here, Falkreath. It's like it should be. Oh yeah, it's right there. Yeah, it's at this lake here. So we'll teleport over as close as we can and head on over to Ilinalta's Deep. Because it's something to do. A place to go. Although I do remember it being kind of difficult. But hopefully that's fine. Also, does armor level even help against enemy spells? I don't know if it does. I don't really know how all this spell stuff, like spell damage, affects regular armor and all that. So if I want to put the thing on, I do 4, cast it, 2. Alright. gotta get those key bindings in my brain. This is the first time I've been using them, so... Also the first time I've needed to actually put an armor spell on before combat. Which will end up using most of my mana, so I'll need to use that well before even initiating the combat. Which would be kind of difficult. Alright, so I think that's it, right? No, it's still further down. That's just an island with a rock. So it's... Yeah, and I think it is closer to the shore. I was gonna say, it looks a bit far out for the regular... You know, regular place. Yeah, so the physical and magic damage are both different things. That is unfortunate. So, you know, with the enemy mages in here, that might not really help. I might need to switch over to Lesser Ward then. I don't know, I've also never used the ward spells. At least not, like, widespread. I've done it for the college quest that requires you to just put up a ward for a bit. Take this. I am a mighty warrior. I have killed the mud crab. Alright, and we're over to here. But overall, I think we're gonna just try to kill the enemies before they kill us. That's, you know, usually a safe bet. Just so long as their health reaches 0 first, I win. You know, now half my brain is like yelling at me. It's like, why aren't you stealthed? Did I break his wood already? Looked like I did. And actually, the lightning's good against these guys because it takes their magic. So actually... Ooh. That's actually better than mine. I'll take the upgrade. I may look a bit like a necromancer, but you know, that's fine. Oh, and it doesn't take up the helmet slot. So I can actually use a helmet. Where'd it go? Wait. Wait, did I sell that? No, I must have... I was gonna say, I should put on sparks so that I can, you know, spark them and take all their mana, but I don't have sparks. Did I... Oh, because I skipped Helgen. Right. That's why I don't have that. Okay. I was very befuddled for a second there. I was like, how do I manage to not... Oh, soul gem fragments. It gets me every time. Just like, ooh, a soul gem. And it's just a useless item that doesn't even show up in anything except here, I think. I don't need soul gem fragments. They're absolutely useless, as far as I know. Human heart, I'll take that. Is that everything in this room? Seems like it. But yeah, one lightning bolt took out the other guy's ward. I don't know if that was just because it zapped away their mana or what. Alright, well, so far so good. I didn't want the cloak, but okay. We'll take that, I guess. Ooh, skeletal minion. I'll take a flower as well. I don't know if I'll ever actually conjure skeletal minions, but it's nice to be able to. That's an ingredient, technically. I guess we'll put on our cloak, because we don't have any other cloak on. We can finish our necromancer ensemble. Okay. Be honest. I look like freaking Snape right now. Like, that's the only thing that comes to mind when I see this, with the dark robes, the spell in hand, and the dark, long hair. It's just, we are literally just playing Skyrim as Snape right now. Isn't that great? Is there another way to go? I think they're... Oh, they already saw us. Did I just hit a wall? Alright. Who else is over there? Not someone I can fight right now, probably. Oh, it's just a skeleton. Nice. Where's the puppo? What is this? I don't know how we get a pelt out of a pile of ash, but you know, that's fine. Another spell, the most useful spell in the game. Okay, yeah, there was another room over here, but there's not much in it. I mean, I'll take potions. Ooh, water breathing. I don't think I've ever in my entire life used a water breathing potion. But we have it now, so that's good. I definitely need to, at some point, I don't know when I would, but I should probably watch Harry Potter again. Because I haven't seen it since like the first time I saw it, which was, I don't know, like 5 years ago or something. I just watched it on a whim because I'd always heard of it, and then it was just like, hey, I can probably just find that. Oh, hi. Fancy meeting you guys here. Okay, we need a potion. That is being difficult indeed. Yeah, those wards that they put up just absorb all of your spells. Not a fan. Just fight like a man. Not use wards. Okay, you're a high level mage, and you have friends. So I'm gonna go out this door real quick. I think the plan is we get health back. We wait for mana to regen. And then we go in all lightning and just annihilate their mana pool. Good plan, right? I know. And if they don't have mana, then they can't fight back, right? That's how that works. First we save, because we're probably gonna die. Oh, that was not the right enemy. The guy just opens the door, is like, "I'll ready an arrow." Just gets 2 lightning bolts to the face. That's an unfortunate position for him to be in. Okay, they're back here further. Oh gosh. Ugh. I keep shooting the wrong people. I'm like, there he is! Shoot! And it just is always the summoned enemy. I need to actually hit the right person. Alright, get the mana back. There's 2 of them again. They just keep re-summoning enemies. Oh gosh. Okay, that one I don't even... No, that guy was resummoned. Okay. Oh gosh, you're here. And you keep slowing me. No thank you. Trying to get my mana back. I guess I could use potions, but it's just like water in WoW. I do not like using potions if I don't strictly have to. Of course, that'll probably change once I can make my own potions cheaply. But if I can just get some lightning into this guy, I'll be in a good position, I think. I guess it just depends on if they run out of mana before I do. Okay, I think they did kind of run out of mana, but most of it was just spent on wards that I kept breaking, and then I ran out of mana. I mean, no, in WoW, I literally save as much water as I can. I never drink the water unless it's necessary. I'm just like, no, passive regeneration will get that back. It's fine. Nope. That guy's tough. Oh, Teddy Bear, thank you for the follow. We are definitely gonna need to figure out how to kill this thing. So we got that guy, as always. So yeah, this person, they slow me down with their ice spells, but I guess their ice spells are dodgeable, in theory. And actually, I guess I could try to use a ward against them and block their ice spells, but I don't know. I feel like pure offense is the only way to go. Right? And I'm not getting my two-handing to work correctly. You know, it needs to be one and then the other and then one and then the other. But it's been a while since I had to do that. Alright, Novice Necromancer. And you warded them both, okay. These dang wards. Yeah, I need much more mana. I need better, you know, mana efficiency on my spells. Nope. Yeah, the wards just kind of make this impossible. You know, that I just run out of mana before they do. I suppose if I were to... I guess I need to use the ward. 'Cause that's like the only way I can really get better mana efficiency than them, is if I can just use the ward to block all their spells without all my spells being blocked by their ward. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here, okay. Did that do 2 damage to them? I think it did. Okay. Let's get our mana back. We took out one of them. Oh yeah, I can conjure a pet. That is true. But let's save that until we see how the ward does. Okay, that is hard to get right, apparently. Because I don't know when I should open the ward. You know, if they're at a range, then I can see the bolt coming and I can put up the ward. But if it's at like melee range, I can't really attack and ward at the same time. So that just does not work. So I guess we can try to summon a minion of some kind. I wish I could do this, but do I have enough mana for this yet? Nope. Most certainly not. So I guess we're just doing a regular familiar. And then... yeah, I guess we'll just go back to double lightning. Go, my pet. Kill them all. Because if they're fighting the pet, they're not going to have the ward up. And I can just fill them full of lightning. Hopefully. Bro, there's nothing over there. Come on. They're over here. Okay. Now, puppy, right as they walk through that door, you sick them. They just brought the Novice Necromancer back. What the heck? Okay, I think the dog died. No, they're still here. They just ran away like a wimp. Okay. Are you stuck behind there? Yeah, use up all your mana. And then let me just use up all my mana with also missing you. This is the greatest mage battle the world has ever seen. Oh, I actually got a hit. Oh no. So I could conjure another wolf, but it seemed to get, like, two-shot. I would like to summon something bigger, but that didn't really work. Ugh. I was gonna say let's just try dodging, but that did not work at all. It needs to be over a longer distance, because those things are very fast. Let's see, do we have any other spells? Like, oh yeah, we have Dragon Skin. Right, I keep forgetting that's a thing. I literally have like an anti-mage passive effect. Oh gosh. You wanna like shoot me again or something? Can you shoot me? Can you just shoot me with something? Thank you. Alright. Turns out all I need to do is activate that. Is that on a 1-day cooldown? Yeah, I think it's like a daily thing. Alright. Well, we killed what is currently the main threat. I'm sure we're gonna fight more of those things before the end, but thus far we're good. And, you know, if I had sparks, it probably would have gone differently too, because I could have burst down their mana and then kept it down with the sparks, but obviously that doesn't work because I didn't get sparks for whatever reason. Hello? No, nobody's in here. Interesting. Oh, that is... Huh. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't know if I'd ever use that. I don't summon things very often. A cloak. Fishing clothes. That is exactly what I would expect in a necromancer lair. As Jimbo just likes to go fishing on the weekends. You know, Jimbo, classic necromancer name. A Briarheart, huh? Oh, cure poison. Soul split. What the heck does that do? There's a lot of modded things in here that I have no idea what they are. Sacrifice a friendly conjured and reanimated minion to summon 2 sundered shades. Interesting. I'll take it, I guess. Got some enchanting tables. Isn't there supposed to be a big enemy over there? Or is it literally just skeletons? Because I could have sworn there was supposed to be some necromancer over that way. But I guess not. We'll just... Also, I love how they just have the drawbridge up, like, nobody will be able to get across our moat. And then it's just... Okay, teleporting bones. And they literally just have a stairway right here. Like, they don't even block off the stairway or anything. They're just like, oh yes, this will stop them. Like, I don't see how that works at all. I see why these guys were kicked out of the college. They're just not the brightest necromancers. Boots of the bold. I call it bold and brash. Unlockable. Nope. Very close. That was right about here. Nope. Okay. We got it. And it was just some potions. That's fine. Potions are probably good. Who goes there? I have lightning and I'm not afraid to use it. Okay, this place is completely empty. Nice to know. Oh yes, the deluge.
We can't take another villager from the surface so soon. I told you to prepare everything properly.
We can just sacrifice another disciple.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, will do.
Get lightning. More magicka. Now we can actually cast the what's its face. Destruction projectile spells interrupt targets that are casting a spell. Well, I can't even get that yet, but if I could, would that affect lightning? Like, is a lightning bolt a projectile spell? I guess it probably would be. But either way, we're gonna get more lightning. Because, of course, we are. Although at some point I should get... Oh, they're wearing those things. At some point I should go and get the first couple things of pickpocketing. Oh. Interesting. So I could pledge myself to Hermaeus Mora. I don't think... I don't think I want to follow that guy. I mean, I'm fine. I'm cool with Daedra overall, but I don't think I want to be the follower of a Daedra, because they're usually not too kind to their followers, you know? Does the Book of Daedra let me follow other ones? Because, yeah, if I were to follow a Daedra, I would want either Nocturne, I think her name was. I think that was what they called her. The lady with the Thieves Guild. Because she's nice. But, you know, you can already kind of follow her just by doing the Thieves Guild questline, so it's not really too fancy. I don't think any of these are... Yeah. I should really get a mod that, like, highlights any books that are, you know, skill books. Because I can never remember some of them. I think that's it for this room. Oh, there's a chest. You know, I always open chests and never even look out for them having the little wire. There we go. See, that's the right timing. That's how you do it. That's the good stuff. And usually the reason why I do that was to avoid the dual casting, which I was never a huge fan of because it kind of lowers your damage output. Oh, you just look at the sale price. Can you see that before, like, picking it up? I don't know if you can. Oh, sparks! They gave me the exact tome I needed. Not that I need it right now, but it was the one that I was missing. That's amazing. There's nobody in these cells. It's quite a shame. I mean, a waste of perfectly good prison cells. Save. Now we get our mana back before going back in there. Yeah, the timing on that is super hard to get, but when you get it perfect and you just go spell after spell after spell, it feels so good. Now that I have extra mana from all my level ups, they're invincible. No, they're just slightly tougher than the run-of-the-mill skeleton. Right, because these aren't summoned skeletons, these are the skeletons, like, stay together after they die. So those are slightly different. Alright, I think that's all of them. Alright. A nice black soul gem. An undying ghost. Consumes all magicka, and summons an undying ghost. The attributes are equal to twice the amount of magicka consumed. Okay. Interesting. That's a bit weird, but you know, it sounds like it could be useful, I guess. What else am I doing here? I need to get the star, right? Where's the star? Is this not the room with the star? No, this was just a regular room. It looked so much like a boss room. I don't know about you, but it seemed like that was the final fight. No, I think it's just up here. We're getting close to the end. Oh yeah, no, that was the final fight. It was just... Bro, did the guy downstairs use a summoning spell on one of the skeletons up here? That kind of seems like what he did. Oh, yes, the Varla stones. I still don't really know what those do. I think they're like soul stones. But I have no idea. And there's the star. Oh! Daedric Prince Azura. Oh, the Khajiit and Dark Elves. Nearby foes suffer weakness to magic. I think that I'd follow Azura. I mean, I know it's a Daedra, but, you know, you can't win them all, you know? I'll take his Grimoire. Why not? Sounds like fun. Plus, I mean, any Daedra that gives enemies around me a weakness to magic, I'll take that, you know? Although, the issue is, I don't know how to pray. How do you do that? Is that just a spell in here or something? Cure poison. Soul split. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. So I'll need to look into that some other time. Probably not right now. But we got the star, so now we go back to the loser up here. Oh, and I can summon my flamey person. The Flameo Hotman. And that means I can actually enter the college. What do you know?
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Alright, here's your star thing.
Mercy. You found it. Azora's star. Maybe this is my chance to make things right. I can finish Malin's work, the way we had meant to before his madness. It would mean cutting the star off from Azora. Only black souls would be able to enter it.
So the Varla stones are just reusable soul gem? Oh, that is so overpowered. I want like 50 of those. What did he say?
I understand couriers are complaining about our customers again.
What of it? It's our inn, and they cause him no harm.
Let me...
I believe he was
I was reading chat. So if I give him the star...
Well, then he's welcome to eat and drink.
Does that... I forget how this quest goes. Does giving him the star make it... like, purify it? Or does that make it the black star of Azura? Because I want it to be able to trap black souls. Because you fight a lot more humanoids than you do other types. So I don't remember if it... I think giving it back to Azura is what makes it regular. And giving it to him is what makes it the corrupted one. Oh, the Varla stones are just common soul gem level? Okay. I guess that's a good way of evening it out. You just get infinite common souls and not infinite grand souls. Okay, so let's give it to him.
Give me a minute
that's what
to
we
examine
want.
the star. I'll see what we'll need to do. These fissures and cracks aren't encouraging. Malin obviously was
I
growing
can't
more
take his money.
desperate once he left the college.
That he was. Oh, yeah, and you can see the value.
Actually managed to trap his own soul inside the star, but it's falling apart. It needs more and more souls to sustain itself. The star is being used to sustain Malin's soul. I can't fix it while that fragment of him is inside.
Oh, corrupting it is that how that works? Because it's a mod that makes it so I think it is. Oh wait, is it? Or is that part of the base game now? I don't even remember. I think it was a mod, but I can't remember if that was a mod or a special edition that made it so that happened. If it was actually an official thing, then that's an issue. Because that would mean that they would actually put in things that made it so I couldn't worship her. Oh well. I mean, I kind of want the infinite soul gem thing rather than being able to worship Azura. Because there's many of other Daedra I can worship, so that's fine. Oh, I need to deal with the guy somehow.
But it's not as simple as enchanting Malin away.
I wish we
Put up
could.
barriers. Souls are only allowed in, not out. If we were to somehow send a soul inside the star, one that was ready to overpower Malin from the inside, a special type of soul,
I can go in.
placing you
That'd
inside
be
the
nice.
star without fully killing you. Once Malin has been dealt with, I'll bring you back. I understand if you need some time to prepare. Let me know when you're ready.
I guess I'm ready.
Stand very
I mean, I'm
still.
gonna have to fight
might
some Daedra in there, which is gonna be kind of difficult, but...
First, I'll need to grab hold of your soul. Now, take a deep breath.
No. I refuse.
My disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Good. I was getting hungry. Wait. There's something different about you.
You can't escape your fate.
Who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric lords.
You know, you probably would have
This is my
survived
realm
longer.
now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me.
You probably would have survived longer if you had just simply lived normally rather than putting your soul into a soul gem that requires constant upkeep. Okay, that's not working. Hide behind the crystals. Oh. That was a... How did he hit me? Alright, so the Daedra have, spells, it turns out. Oh, and we're back here. Well, we've gotten pretty far in the quest line, but I don't think I can fight that Daedra unless I use my dragon skin, which might make it possible for me to beat him, because then I just turn half of his damage into mana, and I can continue spamming my spells. But... Oh wait, the prey spell is right here. But at the same time, I could just hold off on this last step of the quest. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna come back once we're strong enough to fight lesser Daedra, which might be a little bit. But we can start out with the quest for the college right now. Now that I can actually summon the Iatranok. Hey lady, I've been practicing. Watch this.
Well done indeed.
Thank
I think
you.
You'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll have to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Well, you guys ready for the next 15 minutes of being walked around the campus and shown different locations, and then that's pretty much all you do for like 15 to 20 minutes? Or maybe it's shorter and it just feels like it takes forever. But it's definitely a slow process getting into the college. Once you get into here, you can get...
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even
Bro,
if it goes unnoticed
just light
or
the light. Okay, I'll keep a slight distance so you don't feel the need to talk to me compulsively, like all NPCs do. My Atronach died. Oh, I can fast forward, huh? I've actually never attempted that. I should try that. Okay, well, the door's open, so guess that part's over.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
I'm gonna interrupt your conversation.
Another new... Well, I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first
So the
class.
tour...
Are you ready to begin?
Okay, if I say I'm not ready for that just yet, does that skip the tour, or does that just delay it? Because I think that would just delay it. So if what you say is correct,
Wonderful.
we could do the tour,
College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for
and then she
thousands
starts walking. You fast forward.
of years. The prominent feature
It didn't
here is the
take her
Hall of
anywhere,
Elements. It's our
but she wasn't
primary
moving very
location
far,
for
so that makes
lectures,
sense.
Practice sessions and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above
So we'll just
that.
wait,
While
and once she
technically
starts
in charge
walking,
of the college,
you can just
the
fast forward, and
Archmage's
she should
responsibilities
teleport to
often
where
keep
she's
him
going.
occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please
Very
follow
interesting.
me, I'll show you the living quarters.
Please do. I'll be there in an hour.
Unfortunately, we've had to implement more.
So let's see, does this work? Yes. Skips the whole walking process.
Any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask
Wow.
that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Sure thing, boss. It's like I've done this quest line like 50 times. I know the layout of this place by heart by now.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying.
Oh, okay.
This bed and desk are yours.
Do I get the soldier?
Please try and be
Ooh.
considerate of others.
Free soldier.
Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements,
What a steal.
where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Azura and the box. Well, isn't that fun? Excuse me. Yeah, I don't like that. Whatever that was, I do not like it. And I would please ask for whatever it was to stop.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our
Oh boy,
most
Tolfdir.
esteemed wizards.
Love that guy. Alright, you're gone. Did she go in here? Does she go in there? She was walking this direction. I'm gonna assume she went in here. No, she might have gone back to the main hall area. Oh wait, she's right here. Is this you?
Tolfdir
No,
is likely
you're...
already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in.
You
And
put
if
on a
have any
mask
problems,
since...
let one of our senior members know.
Interesting. Alright. I mean, that was slightly faster to fast forward through the walking segments, but it didn't let me just fast forward the whole thing, which is quite unfortunate. Hi, I am here.
Welcome.
Also, is this robe they gave me any better than what I have? Because I have the 75% increased. This one. Yeah, 75% magicka regen. This is 50%, but also, yeah, that's better. Oh, you can just wait 4 hours outside and it fast forwards the whole thing?
So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand
I should try that
is
next time,
magic
because
is, by
that
its
sounds
very
useful.
nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control
Sure.
it, it can and will destroy you.
That's very good to know.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic.
Although it's kind of weird because in Skyrim, as far as I know, it's actually not dangerous, at least for the player, to use magic.
Please, please.
I think there's only a couple spells in the game that actually damage you. Like, I think the Flame Cloak might damage you, but other than that, I don't know.
Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I mean, I don't really care what these guys think about me, but safety is probably good.
Your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to her. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards
I
are
have a
protective
ward.
spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells.
See, I'm ahead of the
Would you
class.
mind
I already know
helping me with
wards.
the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
Yes, I am.
Well, then this should be no problem at all for you.
It shouldn't be.
Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
So let's actually put on the ward spell. If I can. There it is.
Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is
Wow.
an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity.
Oh, I bet it is.
I suggest we meet there in
Yeah, I love how it's just,
and
I
see what
cast a
awaits us
ward,
inside.
he throws a fireball at it,
Thank you.
and that's the entire class. Like, he doesn't actually, like, go into any deep philosophical magic things. He doesn't actually teach us anything. He's just like, hey guys, watch me throw a fireball at a student. Wasn't that cool? Okay, see you guys next time. Like, that's not a good class, my guy. What are we gonna learn from that? That you're fine with endangering students as long as they have a ward up when you cast the spell? I don't know. I mean, it would have made sense if one of these students cast the fireball and I blocked it, you know, and then, you know, but still, it's just weird. Very accurate to university. I mean, maybe. I haven't been in a university class, so I wouldn't know, but it does seem plausible that that is how it is. But yeah, it's still weird that, I mean, you've seen people in the Skyrim universe get killed by spells, and yet you can cast all the spells you want, drain all of your magicka, and you're perfectly fine. Like, you don't take any damage from any spell other than maybe the Flame Cloak. And it's just kind of weird, you know? I mean, I guess maybe you could take damage from, like, if you put a rune on the ground and an enemy hits it while you're too close, it might do AoE damage to you. But still, it's like, it's kind of a weird thing to have it set up that people can die to their own magic, and yet you can't in-game. You know, the game that I was wanting to make, that I'm still working on slowly, you will very much be able to die to your own magic. Like, if you go over your heat limit, you can just straight up die. And that's how it's supposed to be, you know? If the wind blows and you cast fire and burn your face, that's true. That's very true. If it's a strong enough wind, it would just blow the fire right back at you. And that would not be preferable at all. So we could either go do Sarthal, but I don't feel like doing Sarthal. I have done Sarthal so many times. We'll do that a bit later. So let's see. We've got access to the college, though, which means we can buy spells from the people there. We could go do the star thing once we're a bit better at the game. And other than that, we just kind of need to explore and find stuff. We should probably go and do the mine. Because you know that one mine that I don't remember the name of, but you always do it pretty much first thing, because it's right over here next to Riverwood. We're gonna go do that. And we're just gonna lightning everyone in the face. And I think is that the back way into the mine? I always go the front way, because it's, you know, closest to the place that you start at. Where is it, though? I gotta need to look at the map. And the map doesn't have it. I think it's further down this way. I should have just walked along the road. I can always find it from the road, but I decided to just run off into the hills so I lose my bearings. Alright, there's enemies over there. We're just gonna ignore them. And it's right here? Yeah, Ember Shard, that's it. Hello. Goodbye. Bandit Warrior, huh? This stuff's not that great. Money to weight-wise. Oh, is this the one with transmute iron? I don't think it is. If it is, that's pretty good, though. I don't know, maybe I've just never found the transmute iron in here, no matter how many times. Alright then. We're certainly starting to get a bit stronger, magic-wise. Hey, a pickaxe. How much weight do I have? Not very much. We're still gonna mine the ore. Oh wait, you can just hold the pickaxe in your hand and just smack the orb now, right? Because I've always just done it this way, where you just click on it and it mines it. But I think it is faster to attack with the pickaxe as the weapon. So let's favorite that. I can just switch to it. But we need as much iron as possible. Because not only...
What was that?
Not only can we use that iron directly to transmute it and get some magic XP, but also... Isn't there something up here? Yeah, there is. Gimme. Gimme the loot. I want it. Thank you. But also, I can then use that transmuted gold to make jewelry. And then that jewelry gets us money. And then that money gets us everything else we need in life. There's clairvoyance there. Don't need any of that. I'll take all of that, thank you. Lightning bolts is nice. I do indeed like the lightning bolt. If I can actually... Okay, I was too busy actually casting the spell to actually aim. That is not how you do it. Bro, how are you still alive? Man, all these guys have such fancy names. So let's get some mana. Okay, he's out of the picture. How did I miss? Don't worry, I'll get it. There we go. Yeah, my aim I really need to work on. But I'm sure that'll just come with experience. Eventually I'll just get better at aiming. Oh boy, face mask, no scarf, purple. My favorite item. Can I reach this guy from here? I can indeed. And since no one else is wanting to bother me right now, grab our pickaxe. Alright, that was a bit faster. The guy that was down here ran up there, but we can still take all his iron, wherever that may be. Now, the iron ingots aren't as useful as the iron ore, but that's fine. Requires a key. Huh? I don't think I've ever seen that chest before. Yeah, there is... I don't remember exactly where the bandit camp is, but it's somewhere near Whiterun, and it does have the transmute spell in it. So, I will need to find that pretty soon. So where the heck is the key that goes to that chest? Because I've never seen that chest before, so I don't know where the key for it would be. But now I'm interested as to what might be in it. There we go. Lockpicking to 17, very nice. where's the key? Yeah, northwest of Whiterun definitely sounds about right. Yeah, and the moon forging thing, I've never understood that place. Like, it's just something, I guess I would understand it if I tried to, but I've just never looked into it very much. I always find it, but I'm like, well, I don't know what this is about, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. It doesn't seem all that useful, so I don't know. So where the heck is the key? There's the chest. Maybe it's back here? I don't know, maybe it's something, maybe I didn't loot somebody correctly, and they had the key. Open sesame. Nope. Well, I've done all I can do. Alright, well, I guess that's it. We'll just remember that that's there. Well, in this game, don't all weapons kill vampires and ghosts? I know that in earlier Elder Scrolls games, you needed like silver or higher weapons to kill undead and ghosts and stuff, but I think in here, it's all the same. Which on one hand, I don't know if I like that it's all the same, or if I don't, because on one hand, it's kind of cool that you need silver or greater to actually kill certain enemies, but at the same time, I could see it being very confusing for newer players. It's just like, oh, you need silver weapons to kill this, and you just die immediately to it because you can't hurt it. That would be unfortunate. So yeah, we cleared out the camp. I still couldn't get the chest, but maybe I'll figure out what that was about later. I kind of think that might have been a mod that added that. I just don't know which mod that would be. Also, is this a different mine? Because I saw the mine icon up here with the door in the side of the cliff. How did I miss that? Was that my lightning sound, or was that the sound from, you know, lightning? But yeah, this collapsed Riverwood Mine. Yeah, I've never seen this in my life before. Oh, it's because, yeah, I have a mod that's like Forgotten Dungeons or something. And I think it adds a bunch of different dungeons around the world. Okay, we're leaving. Level 15 rats. Yeah, we'll keep this in mind, but we're certainly not going there now. Level 15. No thank you. In terms of thank yous, we have no thank yous. I'd rather not. Oh, they deal extra damage to undead. Interesting. How much money do I have? Only 1,000 gold. That's sad. And for these, I don't know. Does this count as a house or a business? It's just a house. Yeah, 33,000. That's a bit too much. So we need to save up some money and start investing in some real estate. Because that's what you always hear when someone's talking about Skyrim, right? Investing in real estate. But let's fast travel up to the watchtower and go and see if we can't find some bandit camps and get some, you know, gold converting magic. 'Cause that would be nice. So we have the giant fort there. I don't remember if the fort was the place we need to go, but we might as well go clear it out. I mean, Nothing really stopping us. And if it's not there, we can just head that.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
I don't have time for this. All right then. Well. Oh yeah, Anise. Yeah, she's interesting. I should definitely go and deal with her at some point. I got like an amethyst or something from that random thief, so that's nice. All right, banditos, bandits, outlaws, what have you. Put the armor buff on myself because these guys most certainly have arrows that they're going to be firing at me. Hello? Anyone home? Oh, you're even weaker than I thought you were. How do I keep missing you? That is, it takes skill to miss that many times in a row, I must say. I am a skilled individual. Oh my gosh. Is that just lightning bolt that is that difficult to actually aim? Or is it all spells? Because I don't know. I think maybe the ice and fire might have bigger hitboxes. But who's to say? Let's see. I'm completely out of mana because I just threw all my mana onto the ground next to them. But yeah, I think we basically just need to evasive maneuvers and escape over the wall to buy some time to get some mana back. Because yeah, that person would have taken like 2 shots to kill, maybe 3. Alright. It's lightning bolt especially. Yeah. I'll just need to get good. Just have better aim. And they got good. Apparently. Oh, I think my armor ran out. Oh, that is unfortunate. And it's going to send me all the way back to Riverwood, isn't it? Probably. It tends to do that. Hey, but then we could go talk to Anise. Yep, back to Riverwood. That's Skyrim for you. You traveled a super long distance. I mean, even just on fast traveling, I think it should save. You know? But let's go have a friendly chat with Anise, because she has a lot of alchemy supplies that you can steal. And that would probably be good to boost my alchemy. Even though I haven't even really started on it yet, but I will. Probably. Isn't there a chest in this log here? Or is it a different log? It might be a different log. Or you might need to get the map before the chest appears. The emerald under the cliff near her house? I don't think I've ever seen that. Although I did forget a hidden chest up at Bleak Falls Barrow, which I should go grab. Oh, hi.
Vacation is where the head is. That is what Dervenin told us about our master. He's cozy in his solitude.
Okay. Well, that's a bit weird. Random fox out here? Okay. As always, I have no idea what's happening in Skyrim. Like, ever. Is this the... No. There's some hollowed out log. Did I pass Anissa's house? I can't see it on the map. No, it's over here. Now to murder. Murdering is fun. Okay, well, she was easier than I thought. I guess I'll take a knapsack. I don't have any other one already, so why not? More carrying capacity. So you said an emerald. I don't know where that is. You said right under the cliff near her house. So there's her house. Here's a cliff. Is it this cliff? And is it like a singular emerald, or is it actually like in a chest or something? Because a singular emerald would be incredibly hard to see. Let's see. Why is this all still steel? That is unfair. Maybe I need to... It's towards the water. Okay. Oh, okay. So kind of southeast from our house in a pile of bones. Oh. Is this all steel now that I killed her without her turning evil? Or is this always all steel? Because I might have screwed it up by killing her before she attacks me. But anyways, I'm going to be using these ingredients most likely, rather than actually trying to sell them. So it probably doesn't matter too much. Poison. Paralysis poison. Very nice. Alchemy book. Very nice. I think that's about it. And this cabinet. Alright. So south, slightly east. Towards the water. On a pile of bones by the cliffs. Well, first let's grab this. So pile of bones. Is it up this way or is it like down there? 'Cause it might be down there. You say under the cliff. But a lot of these are sheer drops right into the water. So we'll see. So south, slightly east would have been over to the left more. It's not down there? Okay. Good, because I didn't really want to jump down there. Probably put the lightning away. Don't just need to be constantly sparking with lightning all the time. Yeah, without knowing exactly where it is, it makes it very hard to actually find it. Because, yeah, I've never heard of the loot around here. So south, slightly east. Which leads us to there. You think it was there? So like where I have been, so like right over here. Because this looks like the kind of place I'd hide a skeleton. It was like right there, but I'm not seeing a skeleton. Oh, near the water is a little ledge, so like this type of area. Aha. There's a skeleton, and there's an emerald. Nice. I did pick up the emerald, right? Yes. Yeah, I never knew that was there. That is very weird. And let me go up to Bleak Falls Barrow if I can, because I remember I didn't grab it while I was outside the barrow, and I just kind of went straight in. But I don't remember what's in it, but I remember there is hidden loot outside the barrow that I kind of want to get. Is this a way up to the barrow? I actually don't think I've ever used this path. Hey, more iron. I'll take it. I hope none of these bandits respawned. I was just here not too long ago, so I kind of doubt they would. But their corpses are gone, so it's been long enough for that. You know, even without any real graphics improving mods, this game is still pretty atmospheric if you just kind of look around for a bit. Like, this entire barrow is very cool looking. Especially back there when it was kind of in the distance and just looming over you. It's very nice. Alright, so I think the free loot is up this way. Go around here. It's on the back of this. Nope. At least that's right there. There we go. The log I was talking about with the chest is over the river, close to Riverwood. Huh. So yeah, not too much in here, but a sneaking necklace, I'll take it. I need to remember the fall damage is a bit more intense than I remember it being. Did that just autosave mid-air? It's kind of a weird place to autosave, but you know, it's fine. It's close to Riverwood, so let's just, instead of running back down, let's just teleport across to Riverwood, find that chest. He said near the sign stones. I mean, the only nearby stones that are important are the guardian stones. Let's see, there's that log. That's the only log I can see from here, nearby Riverwood. This looks like the exact log I checked earlier. Yeah, it might just be that the chest doesn't spawn until you find the note telling you where the chest is. Because I'm pretty sure that is the log that's supposed to have it. Yeah, Thalmor corpse with a shield near the guardian stones. I don't think I've ever seen that. Unless you're talking about the... I'm just talking about there is a couple areas around there that have like necromancers. I don't know exactly where that is, but we can go check it out. Because it would be nice to have fire resistance. Stone formation northwest. Let's see, so guardian stones. This is as much as it'll let us zoom in. Northwest. That's like southwest, but northwest would be up. Oh, southwest. Okay, that makes more sense. So stone formation It's either that, or that, or that. It's not very highly detailed. It might even be that. But southwest. We'll just head southwest, approximately. Look for rocks. The bigger one? Okay. So we could probably just go across here. Even though it'd probably be easier just to go around up the cliff, but I almost always do things the hard. Really? A dragon? Dragons. At this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely right next to Riverwood. Okay, well, felicitations, good sir. Do you wish to die? I sure hope so. Who's even fighting? Is he fighting the hunter over there? That would be bad. I don't think the hunter can fight this kind of thing. Hunter person, beest you fine. Can you like land somewhere? Oh, of course you're landing up there again. I'm a-coming. He just keeps changing targets every time I get close. I think he's scared of me. We'll stay up here. And hope he comes into land around this area again. Oh, hi. I mean, he definitely sees me. Imagine a dragon being lower level than a rat in a random mine. Ow. Okay, we're going this way. What? Oh, head injured. Okay. I thought a mud crab sneaked up on me. I guess more magicka. We can get health later. We just kind of need more magic. This would probably be good against a dragon, specifically. Alright, well that's some good damage. Now we wait. And try to find a better rock to hide under. This is not a good rock to hide under. Okay, but I think this thing has life drain on its breath, so you need to do some good burst damage to take it out, or else it'll just keep regenerating. Oh, it is not grounded yet. Okay. Was it coming back here? It is. Okay. I just hit the wall there. That is... Yeah, because normally you can just kind of fight a dragon straight up, but if they can regenerate from you getting hit, you kind of need to be a bit more careful about it, as to not let them just regenerate indefinitely. Run. Oh. Okay, it didn't look like it regenerated much there, if any. Oh, he's found a different target. Or he's injured enough that he's landing for good. Okay, yeah, there it regenerated some because it found another enemy to kill. Oh, well, I got it down back to its health before it regenerated. We'll just need to keep chasing it and try to do enough damage to outweigh any lifesteal it does. Hopefully it finds like a troll or something that can actually fight it. How did I miss those? Okay. Trees, protect me. Alright, so long as we keep it around 300 health. Fly. You can't see me. Alright, and he's grounded now. Alright, mana come back. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, those lifesteal dragons are always so very difficult to deal with. That's not even the worst of them. I think this one drained, you know, magicka, stamina, and health. But like the vampiric dragons that only drain health, they can be like utterly invincible if they hit you at all. Ooh. Oh, we're carrying too much. Oh, that's a problem. I think. How much? Oh, not by much. Is there anything we don't need? I mean, all these are worth a lot. I don't want to get rid of those. How about armor? Is there any armor we don't need? Because really, 15 points over, that's not hard to get back. It's not hard to add up to. Drop 3 of these, but that's 150. Sort, let's just go all and sort by weight. And then what in here are we willing to get rid of? I mean, I guess the Nord Great Sword. It's very heavy. And not worth a ton. So we're just gonna get rid of that. Sort by value / weight? How do you do that? Because there's value and then there's weight. I don't know how to do both of them at once. Unless that's like... Go to option... is this options? Oh. Okay then. That works. That's good. We don't need these. Oh, we never... Right, I loaded save, so we've just been wearing the fur shoes the whole time. I thought it was... I had switched over to the iron stuff. So if we drop all that, we'll need to drop some other stuff, but... Where'd I put my sword? Where's the sword? How did I lose it? I literally was like 2 steps away from this thing. There it is. Okay. Value to weight. We need the iron. The mud crab stuff isn't a lot. Okay, so we'll just drop that and one of these. No. Still need a little bit more, which... Another one of these. Okay. It's probably fine. But yeah, I should have iron boots somewhere in here, right? Unless I guess I might have just not picked them up. I have the hide boots of the bold. I guess that'll be good enough. So let's head back to Riverwood and fast travel, so hopefully it's daytime by the time we get there. Oh yeah, we were over there looking for that guy. We need to kind of sell some things. I don't even think I'd be able to grab the shield at this point.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Oh, really?
Let's see.
It better
Looks
not
like that's
overburden me.
Got to go.
What was it? What did he bring me? Oh, there's some of these that I need. Anonymous letter. Okay, someone please help. A group of necromancers are experimenting with conjuring zombies using ancient dangerous magic, which I fear will have unintended and irreversible consequences. I was expelled from their studies as their ambitions grew into folly. Performing a ritual to summon a large group of these foul, uncontrollable creatures as we speak in the southernmost area of Skyrim, and they must be stopped before it's too late. Okay. That's very specific, thank you. Like, if they could have given me, like, here's the map location, that would have been helpful. It's still nighttime. It's very much nighttime. I'll just stand outside for 12 hours, that'll be fine. And then we should probably talk to Alvor first. Because he usually buys things at better prices than the general goods store does.
Hello, friend. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Let's see. Probably want to disenchant these, so we'll keep them. Sell all this. I'd probably want to disenchant that too. Even though I don't know when I'd use it, but it's just nice to collect it all. Alright, so that's all our armor. And we can sell value that. Keep the pickaxe, of course. And actually, what was he selling?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to
Is
suit your
any
needs.
of this stuff that we need? Not really. Okay.
All right then.
Riverwood Trader. Buy everything else. Probably including the dragon stuff.
I wanted you to have this.
Oh.
A token of my affection. Don't mean we're engaged or nothing.
Oh boy. Ragged robes. He's just like... He's just like, here, a token of my appreciation. And he just gives me, like, the crappiest equipable item that has ever existed in the game. Dude.
Thank you so much. Oh, a bit of this and a bit
That's,
of that.
I mean, it's something. It's something, alright. So we can get a backpack. 75, and increases stamina. So that one's so far the best. It might just be the best entirely. Also, I think I need one of these. Absorbs health based on level from enemies. That's kind of overpowered. I don't know if any of these are actually very good. If I could get a ring of minor destruction, that would be nice. Even less mana cost on all my stuff. But this isn't any better than my regular one, just with alteration mixed in there. I don't think that's worth the $2,000 for it. So let's grab the backpack, because that's probably nice. And then we're gonna sell everything else. Probably don't need any of these. 10 stamina. No, we'll have better necklaces. That one might be worth keeping. I don't know. We'll keep it. Put it in our house or something. We don't need the blue mage robes because we've outgrown those. We have necromancer robes now. We got crab meat. I guess I should keep the dragon parts and just put them in a house somewhere, but until I get a house, they're just going to be, you know, weighing me down entirely. I want to disenchant that. Probably want to disenchant all of these. Except for you. Get rid of you as well. So we have this. Ragged robes, which don't even sell for anything. He literally just gave them to me for no reason. We don't need these, but I guess I could disenchant those as well. Oh yeah, I could keep the Mara one. But I don't know how long it's going to be until I actually decide to do that, so... and I don't think I need any of these, really. Especially not the fireballs. I can just cast that myself. I'll keep these, because he doesn't really have a ton of money to buy them for. On these, I already know. This I won't need, because we got the backpack. Unless you can have one of each. I'll test if you can have one of each. I don't need this, even though, you know, staves are nice, but don't exactly need it right now.
It was a pleasure.
So let's check if we can have the knapsack and the backpack on. Nope, only one.
You and me.
So let's sell the knapsack.
Bit of that.
Is that under armor? I don't know if it probably... I wasn't even on my thing. Okay, knapsack, there it is. Okay, I probably have a lot of other stuff to sell, but I don't know, I kind of want to have a place to store things so I can actually filter out all the other stuff. Right, and then we're supposed to be going over this way to find the Thalmor guy. It's just this dude. Oh yeah, the farmhouse is free, isn't it? Because you just go in and do the quest with the ghosts and then it gives you the house. So yeah, that would actually be a good place to go. So let's head up this way so we can kind of just go south. He said there was big rock thing. Yeah, it's hard to see on this map. But I'm sure we'll find it. We'll just keep walking southward. Is that... Yeah, that's west. Is this a hunting camp or a bandit camp? It's hard to tell. But there's no one there, so we don't really need to concern ourselves with it. Oh yeah, the picture. Yes. I should definitely look at that if I cannot find it in like the next 10 seconds. Which means there are a lot of big rocks around here. Oh, and I should probably stop by a enchantment table to disenchant all the random things I'm holding on to, specifically to disenchant them. Because they probably weigh a lot, and I can't sell them. It's a dead guy on a cliff. This cliff? Maybe not. Yeah, I should probably just look at the picture so I can know exactly where it is, because if I'm just going to be running around the sides of cliffs for a while, that might not end up too well. Okay, so that's right there. That shouldn't be too hard to follow. Yeah, I'm like right at the right place. I just need to go up this way a bit. I don't know if I can go up this cliff very effectively, but we're gonna try to Skyrim it. Okay, so now we're pretty much at the correct location. Should be... Oh, is it there? It might be there. Where all the corpses are. Let me close the browser. There we go. Okay. Also, I broke my legs again trying to fall down the cliff. That is unfortunate. We'll take the shrine's money. Destruction spells and enchantments. Oh, that's worth a lot, though. Now more orders, sure. It's a cool cloak, too. I'll take it. So is this the guy that was supposed to... Did I pick it up without thinking about it? I don't know if I did. Did I? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I picked up a shield off that guy. I did get the hide armor of minor health. So that's nice. It might just be that he spawns with like a random... Or at least a partially randomized enchanted item. Oh, yeah. Alright, then. Well, we got some items. But I believe that I'm probably gonna leave it about here. Looking out over the waters, because my voice is starting to hurt. So we're gonna get back to this probably tomorrow, same time as always, and we're gonna get the rest of all this random loot that's, you know, strewn about the countryside, because there seems to be a lot of it near the start of the game. You know, later in the game you kind of find fewer and fewer of these just random loot areas, but right at the start of the game here, there's just all over the place. So yes, we will certainly be back to this, and hopefully things will go even better. We made it through an entire 3-hour stream with no crashes, which is a huge improvement over last time. Certainly I got rid of whatever mod was causing the issues, so that's good. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for attending the stream, Mr. Disarray J. I appreciated having you in chat. So yeah, I'll see you later. Goodbye.